Intending to vent her anger by throwing water, she ended up creating even bigger trouble when her car broke down instantly. The irony, the person who came to her aid was the very person she had just bothered. Karen stormed into the store with a haughty attitude, causing all sorts of trouble thinking she was untouchable. But work is hard at work in a flash. She was neatly escorted out like a beautifully choreographed scene. Some people still don't understand that touching someone else's girlfriend is a miscalculation, and today's lesson was graded right on the spot. You think throwing snowballs is fun, but the person with the shovel knows how to retaliate in a perfect parabolic arc. Sometimes the prank comes back faster than you think. Respecting those in charge will allow you to leave with a more dignified demeanor, rather than awkwardly and receiving a lesson you'll never forget. Thinking she was as heroic as in a Hollywood movie, the girl quickly realized that real life was unforgiving. The police appeared, and the performance ended before she could react.
Look at the cop just watching. Yo, look at these cops just watching. Got him, finally.
At the supermarket, the shopping cart is for taking things, but anger should be kept to itself. Whoever acts impulsively first will be the one to pay the bill in the end.
Hey, stop it!
She hit me.
Stop! Stop! Right now! Stop! Stop! Both of you, stop! 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 I don't care who's doing anything. Stop!
Venga, hermano, colabora.
Attitude comes first, results follow. Stay calm if you don't want to become the joke of the moment. He wanted to show off, but karma comes quickly. Aggressive actions have immediate consequences.
Oh!
A smart idea, and his smile quickly faded. The two thieves thought they could quickly snatch the bag, but little did they know they'd run into a skilled woman. Wrongdoing sometimes comes back to haunt you immediately.
拔刀了，直接跑2把的。
Hey, that's my milk. That's my milk.
If you like these instant karma moves, please give me a like and a subscribe to help me have more motivation to make more good videos.
What the actual What is your problem?
That's mine.
This is not your drink. It's not your drink.
Mine.
This is not your drink. That's not your drink. What the heck? Like, what's your problem?
Don't steal from people, yeah?
That wasn't your drink.
That's what happened to you.
That wasn't your
if
drink.
You
Look,
don't steal from people.
What's your problem, man? Like, look what you did to my shirt.
What's that?
That's your drink literally right there, man. That's your drink right there.
She thought throwing the water bottle would vent her anger, but little did she know the camera captured the entire performance along with the license plate number. The result, not a victory in spirit, but a quick trip to the police station.
It's okay. My car is messed up anyway.
Look around carefully and check the value of your belongings before opening your car door. One moment of carelessness and the bill will teach you a lifelong lesson about caution. The thief thought that just getting the bag would be enough, but karma struck faster than expected. Wrongdoing never has a clean slate. He tried to joke with the police, but before he could even laugh, he saw the consequences. The law always finds a way to remind you at the right time. A moment of teasing. A few seconds later, the consequences. You can't always test other people's patience. Trying your luck with a bar security guard is never a good idea. This tourist learned a lesson he'll never forget, faster than the time he spent queuing to get in. Resisting the police won't win you. It will only add to your record. Sometimes the scariest thing isn't the law enforcement, but your own impulsive decision. Confidence is a weapon, but if misused and turned into arrogance, you'll soon learn that life always finds a way to correct mistakes. Jokes must be well timed, otherwise the consequences can be far more costly than imagined. Forgetting to focus on the path ahead, he quickly learned a lesson from karma. A timely stumble reminded him that attention is always safe. Letting anger lead the way is like having a faulty GPS. The further you go, the more wrong you become. You'll end up at the police station instead of going home. There are boundaries you shouldn't cross, especially in public. A reckless act could make you the center of an unwanted surprise.
Oh, it's over.
The robbery plan failed before it even began. The cashier proved that courage is sometimes more powerful than any scheme. The thief quickly fled, but his cunning wasn't enough. The villagers discovered him and taught him a lesson he'd never forget, reminding him that bad behavior always has consequences. A moment of mischief, and he learned a lesson he'll never forget: jokes don't always end well, especially when aerosol cans are involved. The whole group was happily dancing in class, but a single moment of losing their balance turned the lively atmosphere into a memorable lesson in caution. If you're planning on pranking someone, be prepared that the food you plan to keep may not taste the same as it did originally. When you throw respect on the ground, don't be surprised if it flies back and hits you in the face.
Oh shit. That ain't square, bro. Square. My shit is square. Oh shit, chill, gang. That shit doesn't fit me. Fucking. Oh.
The car door swung wide open. Everything spiraled out of control. Always check safety before traveling, or you'll make yourself a dangerous fool. His arrogance was quickly crushed. Learn this: anger doesn't solve the problem, it just makes everything worse.
Oh shit!
The guy throwing the trash can was just joking, but before he knew it, he got a coordinated reaction from the band. Don't make yourself the center of attention with a stupid prank.
Threw a bin at them. Oh. Oh. Oh, he's way into the house. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh. Oh. Oh my God.
Hey, Caroline.
I thought it was funny to tease someone who was working hard, but instead, I got hit with a mop. Don't bother people when they're concentrating. They thought they were highway heroes, but ended up becoming victims of the mob. You push the limits, and the consequences come immediately. Don't let recklessness lead you astray. Never underestimate traffic laws, because sometimes the enforcer could be anyone, even a pedestrian. He thought teasing anyone was harmless, but this time he chose the wrong target. Immediately, karma struck as a reminder. Not everyone can handle a joke, and the consequences come faster than you think. His cheating plan fell apart in an instant. It left behind a huge scratch, a lesson he'd never forget, and a repair bill nobody wanted to share.
Can I open my window up, please? No, she's gonna stay in the way. She's gonna make you hit her. No, we're getting out of the road! No, get out of the way! We run!
Don't think that small actions will go unnoticed, because there are always people ready to stand up for you when you do something wrong. A moment of recklessness while driving can sometimes result in a repair bill that's heavier than the car itself. Staying calm is the most economical option on any road. You might think you've won the argument 3 times, but the 4th time you'll learn a lesson you'll never forget. The law doesn't need you to challenge it, and staying calm is always the safest option. A reckless act, and the consequences are immediate. Don't challenge those in control. Stealing isn't easy. Karma is always lurking and will appear when you least expect it. A moment of greed. A few seconds later, a chase. Don't think wrongdoing will go undetected. Taking risks for the sake of enjoyment often leads to life's warnings. One should not underestimate the consequences of their actions. If these karma at hand moments make you laugh and learn a lesson, please subscribe to motivate us to make more interesting videos. He thought he was clever, but little did he know the police had prepared a gift. Anger only brings trouble. What do you think about this situation? Please leave your comments below. Always respect every detail, no matter how small. Give this girl a like for not being afraid to teach that clueless guy a lesson.
Nah, dude.
Thinking you look cool in the mirror, you might be fooled by the mirror reflecting a lesson. Don't be overconfident, because sometimes you'll only stumble over your own mistakes. The robbery plan was shattered by a single kick from the black belt student. Never underestimate others. They might be stronger than you think.
What's up? What car you in?
I ain't in any of these
Let's
cars.
go then. You gotta go. Let's go.
One moment of disrespect, and you'll immediately receive a hefty bill for the experience. The police don't offer installment options, so it's best to stay calm.
Come on, take that shit off. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. What's up? What's up? Take that shit off. Like you're not a bitch. Take that shit off.
Where do you live, man?
I live right here. There ain't nothing about
What's
it.
your address?
Do something about it.
Huh?
How about that? Take your shit off and do something about it. You, like I won't.
Like you what? Like you want what?
I ain't gonna say nothing on that camera.
What
so
are you
take
doing? What
that
are you
off.
doing? What are you
Take
doing?
it off. Let me see.
Okay,
Take
take
it
out
off.
the
Let me see.
seat.
Yeah.
Let me get your ID.
You ain't gonna get shit.
Okay.
Take it off and you see. Well, what you laughing for? I'm right in your shit. Take it off.
Stop resisting. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back.
I'm a mom.
I thought I was directing a comedy, but fate chose me for the lead role. The lesson: don't be overconfident. Sometimes life casts the characters for you. When you vent your anger through action, remember, karma does not like noise, but is always there at the right time. You might think firefighters only put out fires, but it turns out they also crack down on unruly behavior. Don't test anyone, even if they're wearing a firefighter's uniform. Many people go to the supermarket to buy things. Some people go to buy lessons. And today, that lesson is 100% off. Free shipping to the floor.
Смотри, какой мудак на этом такси, да?
Что, он не пропускает?
Ты посмотри, что творит.
A moment of recklessness, and karma strikes in a flash. No one is immune to the consequences of aggression.
Слышь ты, урод!
Иди, блядь, нахуй! Блядь! Куда, тварь такая? Пидорас, блядь! Надо этот номер.
надо, нет номера.
У меня я снимала.
Don't make teasing others your source of fun. The consequences can come as a big surprise. In your opinion, who is at fault in this situation? Comment number 1 if you think the motorbike driver is at fault. Comment number 2 if you think the truck driver is at fault. Trying to tease others only to reap the consequences yourself. Don't test your luck if you don't want to stumble. You start your day in a bad mood, and this is what you get. Two drunk girls, thinking themselves artists, received a lesson in justice before they could even enjoy themselves. Karma always follows those who vandalize public spaces. He thought he was in control, but karma showed up. Always stay calm, especially with other cars. The way you treat others is the way you will be treated in return. Be polite to earn respect.
Он с круга ехал, да. И чего так
Круг главный, потому что...
This is precisely why you should remain calm in any situation.
Тормози. Чего мы такое? Виноват. Круг-то не главный, ёлки-палки. Что ты творишь-то, блядь? 190! Регистратор. И он с пистолетом.
A brilliant plan was ruined in the blink of an eye by an automatic door. Never rely too much on luck when taking risks. Be careful what you do. The hammer has its own way of fighting back.
Busy would be every single table.
There are 3 servers on, sir. We can only do so if you don't like it.
When dining out, bring politeness, not ego. Because at IHOP sometimes, the main course isn't the pancake, but the lesson in manners before you're asked to leave the restaurant.
You gotta put that right in my eye. That's not my problem. You know, I can't even...
On the road, the law moves slowly, but the law accelerates like a race car. The more you try to show off, the more you turn yourself into free comedic entertainment for the whole street. Thinking you're a hero with your spray, can you end up becoming a victim of the bees? Respecting nature will always keep you safe. be in a hurry to show off, because the greater the speed, the faster the karma comes. Don't cause trouble in public if you don't want to incur immediate negative karma. A cool moment on the road, and instantly a month-long repair bill. When you think everything is under control, karma immediately proves you wrong. He thought he could relieve himself anywhere, but the police showed up to teach him a lesson. Respecting public spaces is much cheaper than getting a ticket. Be careful with your feet if you don't want bad karma to come your way. The driver parked right on the pedestrian lane, thinking no one would notice. But unexpectedly, a woman calmly got into the car and taught him a lesson right there. Those who destroy the environment will pay the price faster than imagined. Respecting nature is protecting ourselves. Never take things that don't belong to you, because the consequences can come faster than you think.
Oh, sorry.
You throw your attitude around as if no one sees, but life has cameras watching everything and will retaliate with an ice cream cone that's definitely full. A moment of anger and argument on the road can turn a small matter into a major danger. Timely restraint is crucial, because a thoughtless action can have costly consequences. If you find these situations both funny and educational, please subscribe to motivate us to make more interesting videos. Don't do bad things, because karma is always watching you from behind. Taking your anger out on the hood. The streets aren't a fighting arena. Stay calm to avoid embarrassment and unexpected pain.
Oh shit!
It may have saved you a few seconds, but it cost you a few minutes of learning. An important lesson: rules don't work for the impatient. The chair doesn't like anyone who uses cheating to win, and perhaps she's learned that. Tried to pull a prank behind someone's back, but forgot to watch his own step. Karma only needed a second to put him back in place. Playing pranks on others is fun, but don't forget, even chairs can get revenge. If you want to avoid trouble, learn to respect others, not with your foot or your inflated ego. Practice the basics before you try anything dangerous. The guy just waved his arm to show off for a few seconds, and the car rushed straight forward. Gave him a repair bill faster than the speed of light. The ice cream vendor, famous for his magic tricks to amuse customers, has met his match this time. Never underestimate your opponents, especially the young masters. He thought he was clever, but karma taught him a lesson immediately. Don't test your limits in public. Never tease someone who is sleeping, because when they wake up, the consequences will come so quickly that you'll remember them for the rest of your life. Before doing anything, think about the consequences, especially when the shop owner is standing right there.
Get out of here, boy. God.
If you love these instant karma situations, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our new videos. You want to shine and steal the spotlight, but life quickly reminds you, you don't always have to be the lead. Sometimes standing still is the wisest choice. Don't try your luck at other people's houses, because sometimes what's waiting for you isn't money, but a pack of four-legged security guards on duty 24/7.
Tomorrow is his day. Don't threaten me. Get out of here now. Don't threaten people.
When you spend too much time criticizing others for content, karma might turn you into the main subject of a lesson in awareness and humility.
Hey, are you okay? Are you okay?
Be patient, and you will get there safely. Be impatient, and you may not get anywhere at all. If you want to be a hero, you must at least stand firm first. Otherwise, the road will immediately teach you a practical lesson. One guy decided to fast forward everything, unexpectedly turning a bad situation into a memorable, daring stunt. You can't always mess around with speed.
Nigga, all that road rage shit you talking, nigga, you running, you scary bitch.
He thought he was
You know how I
tough,
come
but
with
karma
this.
caught up with him immediately. Don't let your words get out of control. He thought he was in control of the street, but the situation unexpectedly turned him into a supporting character. Don't let ego override reason. His actions were barely kept secret. The cameras delivered justice in seconds. A moment of impulsiveness. A few seconds later, a memorable lesson. Think about the consequences before you tease.
Good luck. Good luck. Good luck, guys.
Best to focus on the road, man.
Good luck, guys. Oh.
Thinking he was invincible on the road, the sedan driver hadn't even had a chance to show off before the police reminded him of a lesson about speed and self-control. Don't take photos without permission, or you'll learn a lesson you'll never forget. Celebrating too early is never a good idea, and sometimes the result is losing the championship. Staying calm until the end is the real victory. A prank that goes too far can teach a quick and memorable lesson. The lesson: think before you test someone else's patience. A red light is not a hint, and karma always comes on time. Staying calm and obeying the rules is the smartest approach. He didn't lose his lane, he lost his temper, and the police reprimanded him in the most unforgettable way. Don't think of the keyboard as a safe zone. Words spoken online can come back to haunt you incredibly quickly. Hopefully, this video will teach everyone to control their words and respect others.
What are you doing? What are you doing, son? What are you doing? What are you doing?
If you enjoy moments when karma strikes right on the spot, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next video.
Yeah. Oh, they got him. They got him.
Oh yeah? Yeah? Yeah?
He intended to teach someone a lesson, but instead, the police taught him traffic laws right there on the spot. Always stay focused on your work if you don't want to get reprimanded. Never underestimate the value of games, because sometimes they can leave a lasting impression.
You don't make me do it?
I know.
Uh-oh.
Sometimes
Sound
an
like a mother
impulsive
or something.
act or a joke can lead to unforeseen consequences. Always think carefully before doing anything.
Hang on, Thomas.
I told you.
When you drive $1 million car, but forget the value of a legal parking spot. Here's why you shouldn't celebrate too soon. Every action has consequences, even a seemingly harmless bucket of water. Don't mess with other people. The consequences will come faster than you think. If you enjoy moments when karma strikes right on the spot, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Pushing someone into the water is easy, but staying standing after a joke is the hard part. He understood it in a chilling way. This man got revenge on his wife by filling her car with cement after discovering she was cheating. Do you think that was a just response? Comment 1 if you think he overreacted. Comment 2 if you think it was karma worth it.
Вот так вот.
Some thefts don't fail because of security guards, but because karma prefers to film in close-up. Don't litter because sometimes karma has a 0.5-second return feature. When you act without thinking, life responds sometimes with a laptop and a very clear lesson.
Можно будет залезть потом?
Конечно.
Точно?
Да.
Don't think the joke is in your hands. Karma often chooses you as the main character.
Доставайте!
Karma never sleeps. It always follows you. Today's reckless behavior can come back to haunt you immediately. Loudly criticizing other passengers in the middle of a flight, and immediately being forced to leave the plane. Karma strikes at the right moment, especially when you forget to control your emotions.
Oh my god, this lady's gonna get thrown off the flight.
Man, we're waiting on you.
I'm American. You're a citizen.
I think so. He tailgate.
Who do you think is at fault in this situation? Comment number 1 if you think the motorcycle driver is at fault, and comment number 2 if you think the SUV driver is...
Alright. Whoa.
You're in trouble.
Oh, Lord.
The seemingly inanimate steps turned out to be the perfect weapon for revenge. Always be wary of mischievous pranks. when you want to express yourself but your profession doesn't allow it. Patience and respect for traffic laws are always cheaper than paying the price with unexpected trouble. When you want to steal something, but the door won't let you. Look around carefully and check the value of your belongings before opening your car door. One moment of carelessness, and the bill will teach you a lifelong lesson about caution. Don't make what isn't yours your stage, no way. Karma will always find a way to remind you. One small mistake can have big consequences, especially when your car decides to go for a walk. If you'd like to see justice done immediately, click subscribe to not miss the next video.
Oh my God.
Take it up. Don't you get paid?
Did you think littering on the street was invisible? No. The security guard proved karma didn't miss anyone, reminding everyone that every action has consequences.
Oh my goodness.
Just in case you needed this, I don't know.
It's so hilarious. Stop it. Dead and done. Forever. Help!
I'm just gonna...
Alright, cool. I'll be back.
Did you check the other tire?
Oh, that's gone. Oh.
Hey, I got this all on video.
Losing your cool on the road doesn't prove you're strong. It just means you're about to get in big trouble. Keeping a cool head is always cheaper than a fine.
What are you doing, mate? What are you doing, bro? This guy get out of here, mate. Why didn't you come? Huh? Why didn't you come? Huh? Mate, get
If you want to be strong, go to the gym. If you want to be respected, maintain your attitude. If you act ridiculously in public, life will throw chocolate at you to wake you up immediately. Before they could enjoy their loot, the two thieves were caught. The law is always on the move, and justice will come at the right time to protect the community. Get rid of aggression before it gets you into trouble.